happens is when we begin to build our own name across God's desk, when we begin to build our own name in God's house, when we begin to build our own name with God's people, he'll scatter us. He'll scatter us. Go to the next verse. Why did he scatter them? Look at God. When you do something extraordinary, whether good or bad, you make God come down to see what you're building. God's going to take a look at it. God's looking at it. He's looking at what spirit is on it. What spirit was this built in? He said he came down to see the city. He didn't come to see the people. He wanted to see the city first. Then he went to see the people. He said, now the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the sons of men had built. And the Lord said, these are a unified people. They've come together, and God doesn't have a problem with us coming together. He has a problem with the why we came together. He said, this unified people, God started looking at them real closely. They got the same language. And this is only the beginning of what they will do. We can take that as if we come together, we can build a city if we come together. But it got to be in the right spirit, because we can't do stuff in rebellion against him. Because he says, and now no evil thing they imagine will be impossible, because they come together. Prove it, Pastor Mitchell. Pedophiles. Pedophiles are people that come together. Pedophiles may not live in the same city, may not even live in the same neighborhood. But pedophiles got a way of connecting on the internet. They have a way of setting up a business to buy, to get, to steal, to capture and trade off kids. That's an evil thing they imagine they could do, and it's not impossible today, because they speak the same language. They have the same mind. They're going in the same direction. So if they can do it for a bad reason, elders, shouldn't we come together for a good reason? It should never be the same people doing the same job at the church every time something is happening. We ought to be doing it with. I'm doing it with you. I got on the prayer line the other day. I said it's a young person that lives next door to a senior who does not have food. I said, and she didn't ask for herself, but I noticed she doesn't have either. And I said, we need to come together and make sure we're not just going to pray about it, because Bishop said, you be the breakthrough. So I said, we're not just going to pray about it. We're going to get the stuff for her. We're not going to go to the church and say, well, it's a girl. Can the church give us some money? No. We're going to work with each other. We're going to get this done. Well, one person didn't even give us time to get together with. He just went and got everything. And then another person went and took it. And one person coordinated it. Because when we get together, when we are with one another, when we come into agreement with one another, we say we love the vision, right? We say my church is dope. My church is doing some great things. Nobody's building their name across this desk. Jesus is the only superstar. We're constantly taking you to the scriptures and pointing to him and what has God said for his people. Which means we got to get to the point where we're working and doing what we need to do, because we want God to come down. He said, if I be lifted up, I'll draw men. But before I draw them, I got to come down and I got to see what you're doing. Anytime you do something that is extraordinary, that is monumental, that nobody has done before, the triune God is coming down. He didn't say, I'm El Elyon, I'm going down to see what they're doing. He didn't say, Jesus, you go check them out because you're going to have to redeem them. He didn't say, Holy Spirit, peep what's going on. He said, go back a verse. Let's go back another verse. They said to one another, go back a verse. Go back to the first verse. No, that is the first verse. Okay, so go to the next one. Go again. I got to get to where he said, Let us go again. Because they said we're doing it as the Lord instructed, but they deviated from the instruction. Because he never told them to do it for themselves. Now the Lord came down to see the city, and behold, they were one unified. They can do. Go to the next one. Maybe I shouldn't have stopped there. Go to the next one. Here we go. Come, let us, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, go down there and confuse and mix up that language. Let us. They caused the triune God to get together and say, we got to go down there. We got. Y'all know when something too big, you ain't going by yourself. Now I got to call my squad. I got to call my squad because they deep. I got to call Alicia. Alicia look like she rolled up on somebody. Lee. Come on, we got to, look. I ain't got to say her whole name. Lee, we got to go, girl. There's something going down. We got to take care of it. We got to, because they doing too much. That's the young people. They doing too much. They doing too much. We got to go on over there because they tried it. You know. They keep me young. They tried it.